Hey guys, welcome to Algebra Maths. Okay, today in Algebra Maths, I'll be solving this problem. Now, this question has to do with angle of elevation and depression, okay, which is an application of trigonometry. Let's look at it. Two observers, P and Q, 15 meters apart, observe a kite K in the same plane and from the same side of the kite. The angles of elevation of the kite from P and Q are 35 and 45 degrees respectively. Now, here's the question. Find the height of the kite to the nearest meter. Let's go. Solution. Okay, I have a kite. This is the kite. Then I have two observers who observe a kite up there. Okay, I have two observers. Let me call this P. Then the other observer, let me call this Q. I was told in the question that the two observers, they are on the same side. Okay, so I'm not having one here, another one there. No, they are not in the opposite side of the kite. Take note of that. Okay, in the question I was told that they are on the same side of the kite. All right, now this first one, observe. This second one, observe. So the first one, observe the kite. That is angle of elevation. Okay, then the second one also observe the kite. All right, now here is my vertical height and here will be my horizontal distance. In the question I was told that the distance between these two observers is 15 meters. Look at it, 15 meters apart. So meaning from here to here is 15 meters. Okay, the angle here 45 degree. The angle here 35 degree. Take note, the angle here must be bigger than the angle here. Take note of that. When you have a diagram like this, the angle here must be bigger than the angle here. All right, now here's the question. Find the height of the kite to the nearest meter, meaning I'm looking for this height. Let me call it H. How will I get this? Simple, look at it. From here to here is 50. From here to here, I don't know. So let me call here X. Now, I'll bring in my knowledge of SOHCAHTOA. SOHCAHTOA. Let's go. Now, if you observe this triangle, okay, we have two right angle triangle here. Look at it. The first one is from here to here. Then the second one is from here to here, not from here to here. Let me explain it again. Look at it. We have two right angle triangles. Now listen, for you to apply SOHCAHTOA, the diagram must be a right angle triangle. So meaning if it's not a right angle triangle, you cannot apply SOHCAHTOA. Okay, now in this diagram, I have two right angle triangle here. I have the smaller one, I have the bigger one. The smaller one is from here to here. Is the first one, which is the smaller right angle triangle. Then the other right angle triangle is not from here to here. This shape you are seeing is not a right angle triangle. For it to be a right angle triangle, you must have this shape, a straight line, that is a vertical line. Then this line and this line. This is a right angle triangle. So if you look at this shape, this is not a right angle triangle. So the two right angle triangles that I have here is, the first one is from here to here. Then the second one is the bigger one. Alright, so now let's go. Let me start with the smaller one first. Now, this is my angle, 45 degrees. This side is facing this angle, which is opposite. Okay? While this other side will be my adjacent. While this side will be my hypotenuse. All right. Now, the trigonometric function that connects the opposite and the adjacent is tangent. So, meaning tan 45 will be opposite H over adjacent X. So, I have tan 45 degree equals to H divide X. Okay, now, I will make H the sort of formula. Meaning, this is same thing as over 1. I will cross multiply. So I'm going to have H equals to S tan 45 degree. Now from here, there's nothing I can do. I will call this equation 1. Okay, I will do the same for this. That is the bigger right angle triangle. In this case now, I'll be considering this angle now 35. So if I look at this angle 35, this side is facing this angle 35. Then my adjacent will now be from here to here, which is 15 plus x. Look at it. From here to here is 15. From here to here is x. So meaning from here to here will be 15 plus x. So look at it now. I have tan 35 degree equals to opposite h divide adjacent from here to here, which is 15 plus x. So what I will do is this. I will also cross multiply. Remember, this tan 35 is empty as over 1. If you cross multiply, you are going to have h equals to, now this will times this, which is tan 35 degree, open bracket, 15 plus s, close your bracket. Look at it. All right, now the first equation I have here, h equals to s tan 45 degree. Then the second equation is h equals to tan 35 degree, open bracket, 15 plus x. So I call this equation 2. Now what I will do is this. Look at equation 1. In equation 1, h equals to s tan 45. In equation 2, h equals to tan 35, open bracket, 15 plus x. H is equals to this. H is also equals to this. So what will I do? I will equate the two. All right. So in place of h in equation 2, I will just substitute s tan 45. Look at it. In place of this h now, I will equate this, which is s tan 45 degree, okay, equals to tan 35 degree, open bracket, 15 plus x. Let's go. Now tan 45 degree is 1. So meaning s times 1 will give me x. So I have x here equals to tan 35 degree is 0.7002. Check your calculator or your form got table. Okay, I have 0.7002, open bracket, 15 plus x. I'll close my bracket. All right, let's go. I will have s equals to, then I will use this to open my bracket. That is 0.7002 times 15. That will give me, I will have 10.503 plus this multiplied this, I will have 0.7002x. All right, from here I'll collect items. Okay, I have s here, I have x here. So what I will do is this, I will move this to this side. Okay, I'm going to have x minus, remember this is plus, once it cross the equality sign, it will turn to negative sign. Okay, minus 0.7002s equals to my 10.503. All right, I will subtract these two. Now look at it. This s is empty as 1s, so it's going to be 1 minus 0.7002. That will give me 2. I will have 0.2998x. Okay, equals to, this will give me 10.503. Now to get s, I will divide both sides by 0.2998. Okay, I will have divide by 0.2998 divide 0.2998. Okay, this will cancel this. I will now have s equals to, look at it, 10.503 divide 0.2998. Okay, that will give me this. I will have 35.033 meter. All right, s now is 35.033 meter. But that's not my answer. Okay, what I'm looking for is the height. All right, is the height. Now remember, in equation 1, I have height is equals to s tan 45 degrees. So in place of s now, I will substitute 35.033 meter. Okay, I'm going to have height. Look at it. Height is equals to s tan 45 degree. Okay, so my height is x 35.033 times tan 45 is 1. So I will have height equals to, if you multiply this, you still get 35.033 meter. But in the question, we are told to the nearest meter. So meaning the height is 35 meter. So meaning the height is what? 35 meter.